welcome back to The Gloves Are Off. Now remember, guys, if you do not like one of these topics, you can dump and change and move on to the next one. But I'm hoping that we get to the chance to talk about this next one here. This is the Boogaard story because, as we now know, in the past week or so, we've learned that, unfortunately, Derek's brother actually may have provided the prescription pills to Derek, which led to his death, and then also tried to dispose of them. So he's facing, there's a list of charges that he's now facing, but I don't really want to get into the nitty-gritty. What I wanted to talk to you both about was this issue of should the league, should players, should coaches do more to help players like Derek who obviously have substance abuse issues. It was no question Derek was involved in the NHL's program, but should there have been more of an intervention by the people who knew him better?
Well, I can speak because I've gone through it a little bit, not me personally, but I was part of people who remember John Kordick. John and his family, my parents knew him very well, and Danny and the whole thing. And, there's an example of way back in my time where I think because of the Players Association and the rules at that time, it wasn't really known what John was really doing. And I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah.
But could we have helped John more, or coaches, or everything? Yeah, if I know some guys that are fantastic people that I think they would have loved to have intervened and gone in there.
Okay.
And
but why don't they?
Because back in my day, if you got caught doing what you're not supposed to be doing, there was no drug testing back then. You were out of the game.
Okay.
And it's hard to tell. So you're making a decision between life, which isn't a tough one, or a career. But it's not as simple as life and a career. It's like there's a lot of in-between questions there that we don't have much time. We don't have enough time. Yeah. But today, everyone should be involved with a young man that has problems. Every person should be involved. So, who cares if he doesn't play again? You're trying to save a life. That's what I believe.
Then Malcolm, I mean, obviously you're going to be involved with young men and involved in this team. If an issue like this comes to light with the Bobcats, because who knows, it could. What's going to be the first step in the right direction? Is there a team policy? Is there?
It's not even up to us. It goes straight over our heads to our board.
Okay.
And they deal with it. And more than likely, it's let's find this guy. Let's work with them to find a solution. If nothing else happens.
Well, there's actually a little. I mean, I can say it. Malcolm,
go ahead.
You're gone.
Yeah.
I mean. This is
at this level, at the junior hockey level, there's no place for it.
There's going to be some help, but it's not going to be from us. There's going to be a contact with the parent, and this happened, and you can't play on this team anymore because you know what? Sometimes you get something taken away from you. It hurts like hell. But sometimes you get second chances. So if you learn from the first time, you get a second chance, great. But we can't advocate any kind of drugs and issues like that here.
See, and the worst part about that Boogaard thing is that brother was actually sitting at their draft table, sort of in honor of Derek.
Yeah.
And now they look pretty foolish.
Pretty tough. Yeah. All right, we're going to move on now. We've got a little bit of time left in this segment. I want to talk about, speaking of learning from an experience, we've got the 2012 Summer Games now a year away. Obviously, Canada did it incredibly well in Vancouver 2010. Is there any way that London 2012 can live up to the Vancouver 2010 hype?
Summer Olympics?
Yeah. We're talking Summer Olympics here.
But see, BC synonymous Canada snow.
I know.
And what an excellent job they did.
Let's talk about Canada's performance then. Strictly Team Canada's performance. Can they do, obviously, record-setting gold medal numbers?
No.
No way.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
I think this is the overwhelming sentiment about these games. It's kind of like, oh, yeah.
Summer Olympics, I mean,
Oh, you're talking a lot of different events. Again, it goes back to, I'm sorry, I'm one black and white here, but it's like Canada skiing.
Yes.
Canada skiing.
I know.
Canada hockey. Canada.
Yes.
We will excel cross country skiing. We'll excel in those. Unless we have another Ben Johnson somewhere hiding in the wings, I don't think we're going to see a lot of track stuff happen.
Well, hopefully Paula does really well with the track. I think she's going to do great. But
I think she will.
I'm in the same boat as you guys. I just, it's going to be hard to top that.
I think any performance in the Summer Olympics is a bonus.
Yeah,
if they
there
do
you
well.
go. That's a good attitude.
I like that one.
I like that
Winter
attitude.
Olympics is where
But I want them to do well.
Of course we do.
We're not a big country.
Yeah, of course we do.
I love it when our athletes go out there and they work their tails off and they prepared and they get the medal.
Sure.
I'm all up there for you.
Of course.
Good for you.
All right, well, on that fist-pumping note, we're going to take another break, but stay tuned because we're going to play Who Am I? That's Brian's favorite game next.
Right on.
See, I think...